In previous video, we encountered this issue where we have no parallelism has been purchased or granted. To request a free parallelism grant, we will have to fill this form. We already filled this form and we had to wait for 2 to 3 days for their response. Now, why this error is occurring here? We have agent. We are creating this pipeline using an agent. You can go down here. You can see this is an agent. Agent is not free of cost. We will have to pay. This is using our compute resources, my RAM, my memory. So that's not freely available. So I'm not using their agent. Rather, I'm going to create my own agent. Let's see how to create our own agent to remove this error. For this, go to project settings. Here you can see agent pools is there. So here we have Azure pipeline and default. Only two agents are here. Here we have Azure pipelines, but currently inside agent we do not have any posted agent, right? Currently it is enabled but not available for use. So that's a very insufficient for us. This agent is actually given by Azure DevOps and this not freely available as of now. Nevertheless, you cannot use. That's why we are facing that error. So agent pool is a set of computer. We are going to create our own pool because for a very long time Azure provided free service for this, but people take advantage and as a result they stop the service. So we have very limited resource for this agent pool. Going back to my agent pool, I'm going to add a pool here. A number of options are there for these agent pools. We have shared across organization options as well. You can create pool to link new or existing, manage, DevOps, pools, self-hosted, virtual machine skill set. I'm going to select this self-hosted. Let's say DevOps underscore. Let's first give the agent underscore pool underscore DevOps, and this would be December 02. Now I'm going to provide a description. This is available for every resource, just a message for each part. I'm going to click this grant access permission to all pipelines so that I do not have that pop up every time. Whenever any resource trying to access this pool, that pop up will be there. So I'm going to stop that pop up and hit create button. Once we have created this agent pool DevOps December 02, currently we are navigated to agents, second option, and here you can see new agent option is there. So we do not have any agent here. I'll have to create this agent from this option. Click on new agent. We know agent is kind of software. It's a bunch of computer. So we need to create this software in our local on premises. So I'm going to download this agent. It's going to download in my local machine. This zip file is downloading in my local system, and down below you can see this is shell prompt. This is shell programming. We need to make directory, make agent, certain steps are there. These all are shell programming. Wherever we have this rar file or zip file, we need to write this shell prompt as well. Here you can see extract to directory. So it's just doing that extraction part in your local system. This shell programming is just extracting all the files which we are downloading up right here. Now this file is downloaded. Go to home. Here we have in download section. So I'm going to navigate to this PC, C, and going to agent by quota, I'm going to delete all the files here. Escape. Let's create a new folder. New agent. Inside this folder, I'm going to paste our software. Now I need to extract this folder. Extract all. Extract. Now we have extracted this folder manually. So if you go back to your setting part, this part we have done manually. We have not used shell programming in order to extract our directory. So we have done that part manually there. After extracting this folder here, we have two CMD files. First is config, second is the run. We will be using these two CMD files to install this agent in our local system. Now I'll have to copy this folder here. So I'm going to copy this address. Now I'm going to navigate to my command prompt. Make sure I'm going to open my command prompt as administrator. So I'm going to open this command prompt. Now I'm going to paste that address so that I'll mount to that respective address here. So I have to paste that value here. Now down below we have first file to configure our agent. So I'm going to follow this part here. So I'm going to run this command. I'm going to copy this command here, copy, navigate to my command prompt again. Here we have command prompt. First type dir so that we can see all the files are available here. So here we have respective config cmd, run cmd, run.cmd, and other respective files are also there. Let's paste that code here. So we have config.cmd. Hit enter. It's reading my CMD file. Here you can see it's showing Azure pipeline commit enter service URL. So what's the service URL? So go to this file again, close this, and make sure you're not copying this project file name. Till this organization name followed by http dev.azure.com. I'm going to copy this part only and going to paste in my CMD where it is asking for URL. So I'm going to provide that part here, just having that part here. Now it's asking some authentication. We know every resource is logged in Azure. We need to provide that key. For all intents, you will have to provide that key. You will have to go back to your portal, select your project name. On right top, you will find this settings, user setting. On down top, you will find personal access tokens. So this PAT is nothing your personal access token. You will have to copy or create a new token here. I'm going to create a new token. For this, I'm going to name it anything. Let's say token 1. And this would be valid for 30 days only, starting from yesterday till January 1st, 2026. I'm going to provide full access. Now here we have scopes. I'm not giving full access. I'm just defining custom defined. And number of options are going here. We have permissions option. Show all scope. You will find agent scope. If you go up slightly, here we have agent pools. So here we have manage agent pools and agents. I'm going to provide read and manage both. So the moment you will click on this create, you will get this token, and ignore this warning because you are not going to store something. I'm going to copy this clipboard, close this option now. Now moving back to my CMD prompt. Yes, I do have that PAT personal access token. First, I need to hit enter. Now I'll have to paste that code here. Now Here we have this token, hit enter. Now it's connected to my server registered agent. It's asking agent pool name. If you don't provide any name here, by default will be the name here. So I'm going to provide this name, DevOps underscore Sachin, hit enter. Oh, so that's not the pool name. Here we have another pool name. So what we had provided there. So going back to my library, going back to project settings, going back to agent pools. Here we have agent pool name. So I'm going to provide this pool name. So make sure you're not giving any custom name, rather than copy that old name which you created in your Azure portal, DevOps portal. So I'm going to provide the same agent pool name here and hit enter. By default, it's taking my machine name. Press enter if you are asking for permission for the same machine. Yes, I do have this machine name, desktop 2J3 and so on. Hit enter. If you want to check this name, go to here. This PC, right top, go to properties. Here you can see device name is there. So the same device desktop 2J was popping up. So I won't access for the same device. Yes, I can go for this device as well. For this, I'm not going to provide any name here. If you are skipping this step, that's fine. Go to the next step here. Do you want to service continuously running at backend in your local system on premises? If yes, then yes, you can type yes here. Yes, I want to type for this enable service for my agent pool. Hit enter. Enter user account for service. Press enter for NT user. NT authority. Yes, I want to use for this NT authority as well. Do you want to start this agent immediately after this execution? Yes, I want to start this agent pool right now. I'm going to hit Y. This was the first part. We have done config.cmd. Now the second file was run.cmd. So I'm going to run that second file here. I'm going to enter that name. Now we have configured our agent pool. The second file called run.cmd, the responsibility of this file is to run my agent pool in execution phase. So regardless what's the configuration, regardless the connectivity, we have this step now to run our agent pool currently. So I'm going to hit run. Can you see it's a scanning for tool, scanning to the server. Now you can see this message listening for jobs, which means our service has connected now. If you go back to your portal, Azure portal here, can you see now this is showing green, which means your agent pool is ready to connect. Now you have connected this job. In case it is showing red or offline, you can refresh your page once and then we'll find this online in a green fashion. This green option means your agent is live, ready to use. If you remember, we already enabled that agent run in behind in my service on premises. So just go back to your system, search for services, click on services. Here you can see n number of our machines are connecting. Here can you see Azure pipeline agent is running currently. Here we can see this self-hosted is just running now. Here we have organization is just running now here. All right. So this is doubly sure that you have a agent currently.